If you've been thinking about getting microlink extensions for your hair, go ahead and watch this full video. This will be everything you need to know.
Every night I rest in my bed with hopes that maybe I'll get a chance to see you when I close my eyes. I'm going out of my head, lost in the fairy tale. Can you hold my hands and be my guide?
Setting the tone for the video and for the atmosphere. And I also do have these smudgers, the sage, a part of my kind spiritual manifestation kits. So if you got things going on in your life, you need to clear up some of them blockages, some of that negativity, and just access your full power. Go after your heart's desires, the things that you want in life. Go ahead and contact me. The link will be below because I want y'all to have y'all spirit right. Just like this outside is right, that inside needs to be right too. So I'm here to help. I'm your sister. Today we are going to get right into it and talk about microlinks. Yes, black girls do get microlinks, okay? So if you've been thinking about getting microlink extensions in your hair, go ahead and subscribe, watch this full video, and it's gonna be everything you need to know about them. So I decided to microlink my hair. I have been trying to find my style for a while now. Like, I've been through the wigs, the lace fronts, the sew-ins, with leave out, without leave out, sewing the wigs on, braids, things like that. But for my style, I do of course like to switch my hair up, but I do also have to have access to my scalp. And as y'all know from my last video, child, I am tender-headed, okay? So getting braids, it hurts. It's like the worst part of me getting my hair done, because every little, oh my God, stitch, it just hurts so bad. I don't know how y'all do it. But yeah, so I decided to go ahead and get the microlinks. I felt like, after trying all of these things, after all of this time, all these different hairstyles, the microlinks, I'm like, I can leave my real hair out. Also, I can get extensions that do represent my natural texture, and I can still access my scalp. I can style it any way I want, just like I would do my wigs and my weaves. So, why not? I did look through like a few people and, looking at the reviews, seeing, where they're doing the hair at. And, just like I wanted like a quality stylist that's going to, make sure my hair is growing, making sure I'm trimmed, washed, styled, just like fully taking care of my hair. And I know in Vegas, it's hard to find a good stylist. Our air is bad here, the air quality. And it's dry. It's just like
you have a 90%, 95% chance of being bald-headed out here.
Because no, for real. But it's just like if you have somebody that ain't taking care of your hair, you're not taking care of your hair, it's just, it won't end well. So I have found a stylist, like she caters to my hair, make sure everything is washed, steamed, my scalp is deep conditioned, and all that good stuff. Make sure I'm trimmed. I mean, like, come on, look at this. Like, yeah. My real hair is growing beautifully under here, and I have heard that like low manipulation is good, like for your hair to grow, because you don't want to be in it too much. So I'm not in my head too much, but when I do it, it gets done. So this has been the perfect style for me. It's so versatile. I'm able to do anything with it, and the maintenance is so easy. It's like I'm about like 8 weeks in, and I just got them touched up. Some people, depending on how fast your hair grows, how slow it grows, things like that, it will last longer. Me, my hair does grow pretty fast, so my new growth was about like maybe like 2 inches, a few inches, something like that. But the touch up is fairly quick. All just depends on exactly what. So touch up is just like, you know, getting the outsides retouched up, like a full touch up install. That's going to take a little bit longer. Now these are each individual pieces being placed on your head. It's like as if you were getting braids, or like, you know, individual braids. So the process is long. It took us like over 4 hours, and it is costly. You know, the expense is there because of the stylist. She has to use her time to, you know, do these individually. So it just takes just as long as it'll take individuals. It takes time. So time is money, child. And yes, so if you are thinking about getting these, know you know, that initial cost of them, because you have to get the hair as well as pay the chair fee. So the hair, I actually got this hair, I ordered this hair from Amazon, and it was just like only a few companies that have Microlink, you know, eye tips. And after, you know, it was not like a, you know, crazy charge. I think I paid probably like $200 to $300 for these. For my install, it was about $500. So you're going to be paying about $800 or more getting this style. So but once that initial fee is made, and you know, you got your hair, you have your stylist, and it's put in, just over time it's not going to be as much. I think the maintenance is normally like maybe $175, $150, $200 to get them tightened. So it's not bad at all. Well, not bad for me, but you know, again, you have to assess the type of person you are, the type of look you want. And again, know you're beautiful the way you are. But if you do just want to make some enhancements and go after that style and that look that you absolutely want, I am all for it. Woman power, lady power. And yeah, so usually, again, the whole process, you would have a consultation with a hairstylist, and they will let you know if this is something they can or cannot perform on your hair. I know if you do have like thinning hair, you know, your edges are not there, or like the back of your hair, the nape of your head, if it's like, you know, your hair is very thin, damaged, brittle, I just wouldn't recommend them, and the stylist would most likely not recommend them, because the links being placed on there can cause further damage, ripping your hair off, or it could put too much weight on your head, on your hair. And if your hair is already thin and breaking and, you know, has damage, you don't want that, you know, extra pressure on there taking your hair out. So that'll be something that they will go over with you in a consultation to let you know that if this is something that is right for you or not. So the best candidate for Microlink extensions, it would base on 2 factors mainly, which is your hair texture and your hair health. Now, a lot of people have been, well, a few people have been like, black girls get Microlinks? Like, what? I didn't know we did that. I thought that was like other color people's, you know, thing, other races. I thought that was their thing. And it does say, like, you know, usually if you do have like a finer texture and stuff like that, the beads will be easier to be placed on. But we are the originators, we are the creators, we are everything, okay? Black people, black women, we can do anything. So I went ahead and I got a texture. I got kinky straight. I got a texture that represents my natural texture, and my hair is actually curly. I did use a little texturizer on it, not a perm, but a texturizer, to go ahead and just match fully the kinky straight texture. But yes, if you do get hair that is close to your texture, I would recommend, because, you know, it'll look just like your hair, you know. But if you have curly hair, you know, we have our ethnic hair, if you have that, and you do have Microlinks that are straight texture, and you know what I mean, like super straight, then it just ain't gonna look good. At first it could, you know, once it's all styled and put in, but if you want to wet your hair, you know, wash it, do things like that, you're gonna look crazy. So I would recommend getting the hair texture that closely resembles and matches your hair texture. So again, Microlinks can cost in between $500 and $1,000. That is just for the stylist to put them in. That is not including the hair. Okay, so you could be paying a pretty penny for this. And again, if you ain't got the funds, I wouldn't recommend, because you do have to keep this up. So I do know that there are alternatives to microlinks, such as tape-ins. You can get like or crochet extensions, things like that. But with the tape-ins, I've never had tape-ins, so I want y'all to be dropping comments below letting me know if y'all have had tape-ins and would you recommend tape-ins. I only have tried the microlinks as of yet, so yeah. We are going to go over some quick pros and cons of microlink hair extensions. As far as the application, the hair can be added quickly and sometimes less than an hour depending on your stylist. So some people can move really fast, but you know, for me personally, I don't want you moving in hyper speed. I want you focusing and carefully placing each strand, each tip on, because I am very anal about that, and I'm very particular about my looks, and I'm very picky about my looks. So I want a perfectionist as myself to put them in. But that is a pro, you know, someone that, you know, does them quickly and efficiently. Also, another pro is microlink hair extensions do not require the use of heat to place them on. As I stated before, I do know that the tape-ins are another form, and also the K-tips. K-tips are like keratin tips, and they're like melted onto your hair strand. I've never tried those either. I don't know how they work fully. If you have had K-tips or tape-ins, again, drop comments below and let me know like how that has worked for you and what do you recommend. Another pro is when they are installed properly, there shouldn't be any damage to your real hair. So that's why you do have consultations, again, to see if this is something right for your hair, because if it is, then there's going to be no damage. And even over time, I've had some that have slipped out, and that's because, like, you know, the new growth is all in. So if I'm combing it out, I just get like one little strand, one little one, like every once in a while. I always check it and see if there is some of my real hair on it, and I never see it. So it's a good choice for me, because I don't want,
I mean, who wants to be bald headed and who wants their hair ripped out?
I mean, unless it's by choice, but and they are easy to use, easy to have in, and they're low maintenance. So I don't do too much, and it's like exactly how you would be doing your real hair. This is how you would do these. So if you're a person that, you know, I don't wash my hair a lot, I don't need to, same for these. But yeah, it's all at your discretion, but they are low maintenance for me. Another pro after the install, I do know, like, after I would have my wigs glued on, my lace fronts, like within 2-3 days, it's already lifting up. And all that glue, child, like, I don't want all that glue on my edges all the time. It's just like, and I have sensitive skin, so I do, again, my skincare routines are very important, because like anything goes wrong, like I can break out. And yeah, so I make sure that I keep a style that is super versatile and one that ain't like so much maintenance. So this maintenance on here every 4 to 6 weeks. Mine started at 8. Some people, it all just depends. And I just did that because I'm like, oh, you know, I just want I just like to, you know, be extra. But these could have easily stayed in like another whole month or more, and I wouldn't have had any problems. So yeah. Also, they are seamless and undetectable in most cases. So I know for my hair, I do love all type of different styles, all type of different looks. So if I want me a high ponytail, a high bun, any style, pigtails, half up, half down, like I can pull off that style like flawlessly without any of the beads showing, or, you know, I don't have no braids showing or a track showing or nothing like that. So that's a big thing for me, because it just looks natural. And if you are wearing like any wigs, weaves, things like that, woo child, make sure your hair looks natural. I don't want to see no lace front. No, I don't want to know. You're not.
The people ain't supposed to know that it's a wig. They ain't supposed to know that it's weave.
Okay. And I know that another pro of me wearing these extensions is my hair has actually been growing well. Most people are like, you know, your hair needs to be in braids or in a protective style to grow. And it's just like, not necessarily. I feel that you have to have access to your scalp and be able to wash it and clarify it and cleanse it, and also to deep condition your hair. So so these give you that opportunity to be able to access your hair. And me, I have low manipulation for my hair. I'm not all in my head all day every day. If one side got style, it's set like that for days until I do my next style. So these actually have been good in aiding with my hair growth. Also, another pro is you can get Microlinks wet. So again, washing your hair, doing natural things that you do to your natural hair, it can be done to these too, based on the quality of the hair as well. So if you got good quality hair extensions, then you can do exactly what you do to your real hair. In my case, this brand on Amazon is some high quality, I don't even know what to call it, but this is high quality, but it doesn't dye. So me and my stylist are actually, we have a color, and I'm about to get a new color on my head, y'all. That's coming soon. It's going to be a different color, and this is some high quality Barbie hair. Okay. It's just like how it straightens, how it, you know, everything is good, but when we tried to lift it, it didn't lift. And then when I did go back and check the website, they're like, oh, sorry, you know, this hair doesn't lift. It only stays dark. So this is a high quality blend, and I didn't know that because they advertised it as Brazilian virgin hair. So again, make sure y'all be careful where y'all buying stuff at. In Amazon, I usually have good vendors and good brands, but again, these type of extensions, it's kind of rare to find something good on there because they're not as big, especially for the Black community. My stylist and she actually custom ordered some new hair for me. So my new style is gonna be from one of her vendors, and the hair is custom made, like just for me. My texture, the color I want, and everything. So yes, I'm happy. And yes, y'all, that'll be coming soon. So we're gonna go over the cons of Microlinks. So the first is the cost. Again, these are expensive. So outside of the hair, not even the hair included, for the stylist, their time, the maintenance, just all that stuff, that starts off minimum $500, and some do charge $1,000 to put these in. Another con is that these are not suitable for short hair. So it depends what type of short hair you have. Again, short thin hair, no, because some people do have short hair, but it's thick. So it's like, okay, it got something to grip onto. But usually if you intend to keep your hair short and are adding volume or color, the extensions might work if you do have that, you know, a thicker texture. But again, it'll be done in a consultation, and they'll let you know if it will be right for you or not. Another con is they just don't work for everyone. As discussed earlier, if your hair is weak, thick, dense, Microlinks may cause more damage, and alternative extension options can be chosen for you. That's a good thing. They can cause more damage to your hair, your natural hair, if you do put them in, and they aren't recommended. So when one stylist say no, I don't think it's a good idea, but one's like, yeah, because you know they want the money and they janky, then they can mess you up even further. So go to a professional and take their word for it, because they are the licensed professional for a reason. So I am glad that a lot of Black women and Black girls, like, we're expanding our horizons. We're trying things that, you know, they be like, you know, that's for these color people and things like that. Hell no. I'm here to tell y'all whatever you want, whatever look you want, you can do it. Don't ever be afraid of what people will say about you. It's all about what you think and what you feel and how you view you. So try anything, whatever makes you happy. If there's something that you know, I've been waiting, I've been wanting to go do it. Okay, so that concludes our time today, classy babes. It was such a pleasure to have y'all, as it always is. If you have any other questions about microlinks, or if you have anything to tell me about your microlink journey, if you have some tape-ins or some K-tips, I want to know. I really want to know about those, because yes, like, I'm all about hair, fashion, and beauty, as y'all know, and I'm super excited to hear about it. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, give this video a big thumbs up. Y'all know I got so much more coming, and it's so excited. I love hanging out with y'all. And as always, stay classy, cute, and filled with love. Until next time.